Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Jiangdu campaign. Jiangdu is growing bigger, but so is the command, and our previous attempt, or the attempt in the last episode to check their advance, was a massive failure. At least we didn't lose any land, but yeah, we were genuinely doing quite well. But then, I guess I never actually put it in the video, but basically all the various nations I had brought in just had their armies all spread out in this general region, and the command just walked through them all one at a time. And sure, the Denin Raj had lost a lot of troops, but by the time the command had stopped their death walk, they were down to 2 or 4k or something like that. And they've not been recovering because they immediately got dragged into a war with the other sort of, oh yeah, look at that, that's a lot of dudes. Jad, are you helping here? No, you're busy elsewhere. Also in bad news, look who just showed up. It's the fucking centaurs. Since when do the centaurs actually succeed at anything in this game? I actually worked very hard to improve relations with them, you can see that there, but they decided to rival me, so that didn't work. In fact, I've already jinxed it, so I'm just gonna say it again. Man, I can tell that some of you guys are probably very tired of my whole jinx thing at this point, but let me have my one little superstition, eh? I was about to say it's not actually a superstition, it's real, but I guess that's what makes it a superstition, isn't it? But point is, at this point it's almost inevitable, I feel, that they will ally with the command and create the bad coalition against me. Now, they haven't actually invaded, or they don't border me directly, and they don't seem to be no, Tangun has given up on whatever guarantees he had. I don't know if that's because I could have sworn he had some guarantees or something, but yeah, for the time being they are not a direct threat. But yeah, if they do ally the command, we are in trouble, to say the least, to the point where I might have to re-ally Rajnadaga. And yeah, for the record, I did cancel my alliance with him, but that was just because I wanted to get under my limit. Although our truce with the command is rather short, so we might actually want to consider re-grabbing that. Well, I say that, but that would be dumb, because it's not like I can defend just Rajnadaga against the command, so that wouldn't actually serve any purpose. No, instead we're gonna try and not fight the command directly, but instead become stronger ourselves. And just pray and hope, I guess, that the command chills for a while. They did finally get around to conquering, if not all of these cities, some of them, or parts of the city. I think this is supposed to be one big city or something like that. Finding deep lore about shit in Halles is not the easiest thing. I genuinely have no real idea about what our particular lore is, other than the fact that we want to fight and we are trying to emulate this one dude who keeps popping up in the mission tree. Regardless, we will now declare for a specific province. We're definitely not going to make that mistake again with the command. Never again will we declare a war about showing supremacy, because holy shit, that backfired. Them getting most of the war score, or battle war score, is bad enough, you know. So he does have a decent amount of friends here, but I'm just hoping that the allies I can call into this will be able to just keep them busy while I do the war up here. I'm not going to release the other nation that I could, because I could release this dude, but decided against that. Once again, just because I don't want more relations, right now at least. Is that really all my army? No, there's one army over there. Yeah, right, because that kind of has to be there. Yeah, no, I totally know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Also, I don't want to sound like I'm too crazy, but I swear there's something about this general area that really gets the AI going. Maybe I am insane actually, because but point is, whenever I play in Halles and inevitably conquer the steppe after the initial Bird Queen dies, and start fortifying this area. I've done this a couple of times at this point. I've played a bunch of campaigns in the area that never ended up on YouTube. Well, a bunch of campaigns is, depends on how you define it, but let's not get stuck in there. Point is, this area, the AI just loves securing it. to the point where they will ignore almost everything else. So at this point, I'm not even gonna. Well, I say I'm not gonna bother. No, no. I mean, I kind of get it, because like you're forced to like make like walk really roundabout ways in order to get to places like this, in order to try and like undo some of the shenanigans that they're up to. Yeah, and look at this. They're even walking through the. Oh, wow. Can't even wait for this siege. Yeah, they really love this area, man. I swear I'm onto something here. I don't know what kind of like AI crack is like found in these planes, man, but there's something here they're fond of. Luckily though, often all you have to do is just like show up and they'll change their mind, but often that is enough to give them an opening to where, like, say this army could do some damage or could possibly attack one of these other armies, although we aren't that crap. I mean, they got better generals and whatnot, but that's probably... Well, I'm actually gonna shut up. I have no idea whether or not like who's actually stronger here, or whose armies are like better. Well, I mean, I guess we can... I mean, this is a decent enough chance to test it, actually. Lose my power. Bro, I don't need that. Flying gongs. Bro, I don't want to spend any of this, man. But I guess... Oh, yeah, okay. You could actually see there for a second that they are definitely the superior army. Of course, what I really wish I had... Well, they don't have the 666 anymore, but what I really wish I had was, like, you know, a monarchy. So that I didn't have to be stuck with, like, shite rulers. I swear the government form of Jiangsu is so ass. It's unbelievable. The fact that you just, like, have to accept, essentially, that, yeah, you just don't have mana. Because, like, your rulers are just all like this. Actually, like, this is, dare I say, one of the better ones. I've had some mind-bogglingly shit rulers. Because you can't... There's no, like, re-election thing. Like, there's nothing you can, like, do. To, like, de-shit the situation. It's pure RNG. And so far, RNG has not been kind. I straight up cannot escape being cucked by the command. I was just, there's no rush. I don't need to get to this fort. And then, well, never mind. I guess I really did need to get to that fort. Because, guess who just showed up? The fucking command did. Oh, and I have... Oh. This always happens in my campaigns, by the way. The fact that I become addicted to the hosting magical event thing to get that extra diplomatic slot. Like, by the time I remember, oh yeah, this is kind of expensive, isn't it? It's too late, and I'm already too far gone. But yeah, at least we got most of this areas. At least I'm gonna try and quickly get the sieges here before the bloody command does. Yeah, it doesn't look like the command is gonna like have a stroke and just like take its army and walk out, unfortunately. So we also ended up at war with some... Oh, never mind, it's just this dude. Okay, well, I wouldn't mind him joining the Xia, actually, so... Could I... Cannot because you don't want it. Well, you bloody well don't have a choice, mate. Because your vassal occupied it, and... Well, he's getting it. Because if he doesn't get it, then I swear the bloody command is gonna get it. Speaking of which, we also need to get down here, I guess. They also joined the command war. That's... Well, I honestly can't decide if it's sad or just funny or whatever. Never mind. We're at the peace table, and we are totally able to troll them by noting the fact that these guys haven't managed to siege this place. We can just demand it ourselves before they're able to do anything about it. We're also just going to cut them off completely, so theoretically the only thing they should be able to take is this. Whether or not this means they'll just immediately attack me afterwards, that I do not know. The truce is up after all. I was thinking about cutting them in half here, but I actually don't want this part of their nation to become independent, so... I don't really care about this though, so that can just stay whatever. We're going to be taking most of this land ourselves, except for this province, which goes to the Xia. And this will also finish off all the claims I could see that Zuyut, our vassal, had, so... yeah, there are some people who might be angry here, but that's fine. They can be angry all they want. I need to protect Talus against the evils of, well, the command. That is just the way of things. Speaking of evil, we're finally going to be kicking out the kobolds. A problem has arisen where my allies hate each other too much. And Dangun wants to cancel the alliance. However, it looks like I can keep things from breaking by ending my alliance with this guy. So I'm just going to spend my favors, and then we're going to cancel the alliance with him. As in terms of anti-command stuff, Dangun is more important. That does also potentially open up Rajnadaga again, and I guess there isn't any particular reason why we shouldn't get him. Once my military access with this guy's gone. I know it's sudden, but it's time. It's time for Command War 2 Electric Boogaloo. This time we're going to be conquering this province to make sure we actually get the ticking war score. I even found some new friends. This guy with 17,000. We've allied Rajnadaga again. Basically, I might be jumping the gun a bit here, but... I'll say, I guess we won't be having these guys this time around. Well, that's... Well, I guess we can't. I would rather have Dangun, so... Having someone in the north to, like, just distract them, if anything, is useful. But yeah, it also makes sense to me, at least to some extent, to declare on the command while they haven't really fully recovered. Because the Denrar still doesn't have any manpower, but they do have an army again, and so they'll at least, you know, be able to do something in theory. I'm also just scared that the command will deck on someone else. You can see how they, you know, they were forced to peace out with Dahui without basically being able to do anything, so we were able to successfully cuck them there, but if they are to, say, declare on Rajnadaga, then we will just have to cancel the call to arms and then try to do a separate... It would be a mess, basically. An undesirable mess. Okay, no way that guy's gonna ally me. He was in the previous war with Dahui. But yes, we will call everyone in, and once again it's gonna say we have big number and they don't have big number, but we all know what happened last time, so... fuck it. Go. Take 2 of our war. Oh, look at that. Those absolute banger music in the background as well. Also, this time we have actual land up here as well, which will give us some more of a springboard, which is nice. Yeah, I didn't quite get to manpower limit, but and I haven't quite built to my army force limit, which is now quite significant. Because I got the got the extra boost from offensive ideas, so while we do not have a qualitative or technological, I say qualitative actually. How are we doing in terms of, like, do we still have that 5% discipline from the thing? No, I guess that's gone. Okay, that's not great. Honestly, fort defense might be more useful right now than, like, total manpower. Because, man, our forts fell fast. And they're inevitably going to go up for these forts over here again, so having something that could potentially counter that would be very nice. I have also recruited some more mercenaries before I remembered that it, you know, once again kills my professionalism, but, you know, that's life. Oh, I hope I can successfully jinx it here, but this is what is like happened last time. The command just marches in, 11k here, they're just hanging out. Their neighbors are just like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then they just instantly get wiped, literally just deleted from existence. Oh god, it's happening here too. No! No, we're losing again! I didn't even get, like, an initial, like, happy time this time. They're all just getting wiped. No. Oh, well, at least this was successfully jinxed. But actually, is he even retreat? I don't even know, man. This is just... Fuck, how many troops have you lost already? Yeah, he's already lost 15k permanently. Oh. Fuck the command. This is such a nuisance. I did also go ahead and recruit a bunch more generals, and the reason for that is because I did finally go ahead and grab the martial heroes thing, which gives us land leader shock +2. Although I'll actually admit to not fully understanding how that modifier actually works. So like does that mean that that future leaders I recruit will be better? Like that they will have more land shock, or do all my leaders just have more shock now? Like one of the many things I could easily figure out by just googling, but you know, that takes effort, and that's not what I'm here for. Man, this would be really good timing for you, Mr. Horseboy, to you know, go invade the command. Oh! Okay, so much for trying to attack them while they're weak. Yeah, no, they literally just doubled their army. Oh god, real command hours. And my sieges are as shite as always. Well, I say that, and we actually got one here, but still. Let me cope. Let me cope, damn it. Oh yeah, now they're gonna do the thing in the north. We're just gonna... oh, look at that. Just... whoop! What army? I don't know about an army. Oh wow, they're already... oh man, it's so over. Ticking war score will have to be our primary... well, I was gonna say friend, but just it will have to win this, or we lose. Oh, thank you. I need money actually. I stupidly took a mission that requires me to not go into debt. So, well, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if that failed. Oh shit! I was wondering. Yeah, I was about to check whether or not I would actually finally get Army Tradition on 90 from that event, but we actually did it. If anything, that's one good thing to come from this war. Reform the army with our long history of military combat, blah 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 blah. Feel free to read if you want. We have been reduced, but we're now based, and it's awesome. A dragon needs no armor. Okay. And for once, we actually just gained stuff from that mission as well. Now we just need to develop the capital even further and build some buildings, and then can get permanent yearly army professionalism and permanent discipline. Oh yes, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I'll invest that already. Actually, I should have done the thing first. Oh yeah, the reason being that we can do this thing. As the kids say, we are in the process of making a large sum of cash. Ooh, we actually get extra base production from that. I'll hold off on that, as it would be smarter to do 2 other dev clicks and then click that button to bring it up to 50 for like min-maxing reasons. But yeah, I don't know, maybe you did get the chance there for a second there to pause and read it. But yeah, I'm also starting to think we might piece out the war early. Also ignore my rebels, they are totally not important, and yeah, don't worry about it. Because, yeah, the Raj is gonna start thinking about separate piecing soon, that's for sure. Although, that might actually boost my war score rather than diminish it, because obviously they're gaining a lot of war score from having all of these occupations, so... Could be strategic to just wait and just continue these sieges, and... You're gonna attack, okay. As long as it's not me or any of my friends. Hey, in other good news, the kobolds randomly just volunteered to leave, so cool. I guess that also means we can repeal the completely unrelated policy that someone mislabeled expulsion without... Yeah, good stuff. I like how they're also still... What did it say? Yeah, they're still... we're still... Oh no, that was the Haramari. I was wondering there for a second. Yeah, no, the Haramari, they get a stay of execution, or stay of whatever, you know. We can't piss off the Denin Raj. I mean, they're doing some good work in our name here. But yeah, the enemy Doomstacks are... They're doing some dangerous marches here, and they are starting to think about resieging some stuff. Oh yeah, see this... I can just see... Yeah, I can just see the war score just crumbling here. Although, maybe if they get together here. No way in hell I'm going to be able to get there... down there in time though, because yeah, once again they had an army up here in the north to siege this particular fort, because we all know the AI by this point. And you know what, I will actually take discipline. I won't wait for actual Miltech, because that's a pretty good one. You know, we get national, the final thing, and yeah, that's worth it, I think. Oh, never mind, the allies are countering. Huge. Still got crushed here, of course, but like... Oh yeah, we did lose quite a lot of war score from that, actually. Yeah, okay, there they go. And there I pause. Because I feel like I know how this works. Oh, fuck. When are you gonna get there? You're gonna get there tomorrow. Okay, well... Now, what will be worth more war score? This battle, or me potentially getting this siege? Nah, we greeted last time. This time we are not greeting. So, Glorious Peace Deal is off the table once again. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to take away their Orcish vassals. As I actually... I should go... check, because I know these vassals are integral to like how the command actually expands, because you can notice how these vassals like move around a lot and basically core land on behalf of the command. So I was thinking like by removing them they could potentially be weakened, but I should actually go look to see if, like, you know, even more like potentially useful thing would be like straight up having Ashgazuma liberated. But the thing is, I don't know if that won't just fire some event that then just instantly reintegrates them into the command, you know? I'm off to the Anbennar subreddit. What am I saying? Discord. Alright, I did ask on the Discord, and at least they said that yes, indeed, you can release their vassals in order to hurt them. But as you can see, I came up with a better idea. We will be releasing one of their vassals, Bloodsong, up here, mostly just out of curiosity to see what would happen. Like what? How will their mechanics be impacted? But we could obviously have mainly, like, the big thing would have been releasing Ashgazuma, but I decided no, we're instead going to create an absolute cancer snake, and we'll actually get the problems we came here for. I'm gonna double check I am the one who actually gets these. Yes. Oh yeah, wow, we can't even ask for money, so this is perfect. Yeah, perfect peace deal, basically. Yeah, we're gonna do this thing, with the hope sort of kind of being, like, it rarely works, but like in theory, the command could end up with like rebels down here that could then break off because they wouldn't be able to actually get to them. But they can normally find someone to grant them access, even if it's like indirect, or there are ways for them to deal with this, basically. But yeah, behold the cancer snake. Oh man, this is gonna take forever to core. Also, we could get a potential vassal, or multiple potential vassals actually, which would make future wars more effective. Another thing I did notice is that we do have the age bonus thing that gives, or that makes it cheaper to conquer provinces, but I did notice that it didn't actually... Yeah, it doesn't have any impact on the war score cost. But if you look at their actual provinces, you can see that Oh, never mind. Could have sworn. Oh, no, overextend. No? Could have sworn there was supposed to be a thing for that. Oh, well, whatever. I'm confused now. Let's peace out before this battle happens and before anything else happens. Because we learned our lesson last time. Yoink. I did not actually check any collisions, but that should be fine. Once again, they're god lost, so I don't know what religious group that is part of actually, but also I guess this means we have some actual ogres in our land that we will have to quote-unquote deal with. Now, do I get to core everything at once, or do I? Oh yes, I do actually. Oh, excellent. Thought I would have to like maybe do them one by one, but I mean you sometimes have to do that, but I'll admit to not actually knowing exactly why you sometimes have to do that. Very nice, very nice. And on that happy note, we're actually going to end the episode. So yeah, we actually finally won, like properly won a war against the command, even if it wasn't a total victory. It was, you know, I feel like we have a recipe for future endeavors, at least. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.